Hey, it's almost election day, and I have something that I wanted to talk with you about. It's a group called Numbers USA and FAIR, which is like uh, something about immigration reform. These are two very well-funded, very well-organized lobby groups in Washington right now. And I think they are the ones who are behind all of this fear-mongering about immigrants and caravans. I was perusing Facebook, and I don't know if you know this, but you can look and see organizations who are running ads. And you can actually, on Facebook, because they're trying to make the whole process more transparent, you can go through and see every ad that they've ever run. And then you can click on it, and you can see about how much money they've spent, who they're targeting, and all of this stuff. So I was on Facebook, and I went to Numbers USA, and I clicked on that little button so that I could see all the ads. And there are thousands of ads that they're running. And if you click on it, each of these ads are spending between $1,000 and $5,000 a month. And there are thousands of ads spending between $1,000 and $5,000 a month with these images of these caravans and then just this straight up fear-mongering bullshit. And it's indicative of what is wrong with American politics right now. And I did a little bit more digging. They claim to have over 8 million members, and their members give between $10, $25, or $100 in donations. And so we're talking like between, at the very low end, $80 million being funneled into this organization that's fear-mongering and running advertisements trying to get people afraid of immigrants, of migrants, of asylum seekers, of people who are walking with their families, whose houses are being burned down, whose lives are in danger down in Honduras, and they're coming to seek help from their neighbors. And this organization, Numbers USA, is running these fear-mongering ads. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's really sad. So I did a little more digging, and come to find out, they don't. This is something that I care about, is permanent protections for dreamers and providing a pathway to citizenship for people who came here as children and don't have a pathway. They pay taxes, they participate in society, they don't get any benefits, and they're also denied a possibility and a pathway to get citizenship. Numbers USA, guess who else is behind that legislation? They don't support what they call amnesty for children of people who came here without papers, undocumented people. So that's another debate in and of itself. But I'm thinking to myself, why is it that why is it that there is still no protection for dreamers? Why, like, after all of these years that we've been trying, Congress still hasn't passed any protection for dreamers, in spite of it being like 90% of the population supports a pathway to citizenship for dreamers. Why is this not getting passed? Let's get back down to it. It comes back to the money from Numbers USA and from FAIR. It's it's what's wrong with American politics. We need to do something about it. And so I want to combat these extraordinarily anti-immigrant, well, they say they're not anti-immigrant, but listen to what they want to do. They want to limit legal immigration. They want to play social engineers and population control for our society. Like, these are like the least American businesses and organizations. They want to play population control and limit legal immigration, reduce it by over 50%. Like, I don't know, this stuff is just blowing my mind as I'm researching into this. I want to put together a group that wants to combat this, that wants to fight this. I've done a bit of Facebook advertising myself. I spent a lot of money in my businesses learning how Facebook works and how to target people and how to find the right people and to use it to organize and use it to bring people together. And I want to combat what these guys are doing, what Numbers USA is doing, and the millions of dollars that they're pouring into these ads. I want to find a group of people who want to call their congresspeople and congratulate them on their win in the election, and then ask them two very important questions. I want to ask them, do they support any reduction in legal immigration, and do they support a pathway to citizenship for dreamers? I think those are the clearest, most important issues that we can use to cut through the noise and talk directly to the issue. And I need people from from all 435 congressional districts to get on the phone and call their representatives and say, hey, what do you think about this? Congratulations on your win. What do you think about this? This is something that's really important to me and my community. And I don't support any reduction in legal immigration, and I support a pathway to citizenship for dreamers. What are you going to do to make this at the top of the legislative priority come this upcoming congressional session? What are we going to do to make it a top priority and to see progress and to deliver results for Americans? We elected you. You work for us. We pay your salaries. We want you to do work that represents your constituency. And right now, over 90% of people support a pathway to citizenship for dreamers. We made a promise to these dreamers. We said, hey, we don't punish children for parents' actions. We don't do that. That's not American. And if you come forward, you pay taxes, you get involved in the community, you go to school, you get a job, you start businesses, you participate in the American dream, then we will create a pathway to citizenship for you. We still have not delivered on that promise. And I want Congress to deliver on that promise. If you agree with me, please share this video. Please support our project. Click the link and donate so that we can run some Facebook ads to get more people in charge and build a lobby group that can combat Numbers USA and FAIR. It's just, we can't do it alone. We have to pull together. And we've been working really hard for this election, and now it's time to get to work to start delivering results. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching this. Thanks for using your voice for good. You matter. Let's get some work done.